Okay, guys, I want to welcome everybody today to this webinar. My name is Paul McCarthy. For anybody who doesn't know me, welcome. It's great to be here, guys. It's a bank holiday weekend here in Ireland. It's a lovely day. Hope wherever you are in the world, it's also a nice day. Guys, again, the days are flying by, and each day that goes by, I must say, I'm learning so much more about this project. There's so much information that's going around. There's so many questions being asked, and there's so many answers coming back. So it's very exciting. I must say myself, I'm very happy with all the information I'm receiving. Like yourselves, there's a lot of stuff flying around the internet. When any program, I've been involved in this industry 11 years. And when any program starts, when you start hearing noise about a load of program, it's doing one thing. It's causing traction. People doing something else are scared, and when the human nature, when they're scared, what happens? They try to attack, and we had that in the past few days, people talking about our program. But I must say, guys, the responses coming back has been absolutely fantastic. I'm very comfortable. I know a lot of leaders have contacted me and said the same thing. I'm really excited for the 12th of May. 12th of May in Bangkok for the event. It's going to be absolutely amazing time. The tickets are completely sold out, which is good to hear. There's a lot of momentum behind what I'm about to just show you. So for the new people, please take some notes. If you like what you see, contact the person who brought you to today's call and get a link from him. Okay, guys, Cloud Token. We're in pre-launch. One more life for pre-launch. This gentleman here, Ronald I, and also this gentleman here, Shang Zhao, have played a huge role in bringing this project to where it is right now. Ronald I is the co-founder of a company called BeByte System. Guys, do some research on Ronald I and do some research on BeByte System, and you'll see what this man has accomplished in this industry. This gentleman focuses on decentralized applications. He has an office and he has a team of engineers and programmers in Singapore. One of our leaders has been over there just recently. And there's an interview. I recommend anybody who's looking at this for the first time or anybody who's in the business. There's an interview Simon Tran and Alvin are doing with Ronald I. I have listened to this interview. It's an hour and 17 minutes long, about 5 times. It's very open, very transparent. But please take the time, listen to this interview, and do your research on this gentleman. He is absolutely an amazing person, and he knows one thing: technology. And for me, if you go into any business, the most important thing is the technology. You could have a vision. You could have a white paper. You could have anything you want. And all that could be with good intention. But if you don't have the technology to back your vision, you're not going to get anywhere. And if you're outsourcing your technology from a very good company, that's the same thing. Because if your relationship breaks down with that company, what happens? The technology is gone. Then you're relying on somebody else. So we're privileged and honored to have Ronald I as our Chief Technology Officer. He will be in Bangkok next week. Please, if you're going, take the time and try to get some time with this gentleman. Unfortunately, for the people on the call, I won't be able to make it. It's my daughter's communion next weekend, so I have to be here for that. But my business partner, Matthias Guzda, and some of the leaders will be there, and Concha, or Concha, who sponsored myself and Matthias into this business, I'm very grateful for that, will also be there. And I do know they have a meeting with Ronald I, so they have a lot of questions. I believe a gentleman on the call today, one of our team members, who is very experienced in this industry. Hope you won't mind me saying his name is Arthur. Arthur has put some very good questions together. He's been talking with Matthias, and all these questions are on behalf of us, will be presented to Ronald I, and and that will all come back. So guys, it's early days, but it's moving very fast and it's exciting times. This gentleman, Shan Zhao, another huge instrumental person in this industry. Shan Zhao is the co-founder of the largest blockchain forum in the world, has been going now for the past, I believe, and I stand to be corrected, about 3 years. And this is the likes of Jean McAvee, Roger Ver, some of the biggest names in the space, and he is the co-founder, and he is the strategic media partner. He's played a huge role in bringing Ronald I in with PlusToken. This is the gentleman that has really brought Ronald and Cloud together as a team. So I'm learning more and more. I was talking to somebody yesterday, really went into detail about this with myself and the role that Shan Zhao has played putting all this together. So I'm very grateful to Shan Zhao. And again, this gentleman comes with huge, huge credibility. This is Ronald I and Shan Zhao speaking in the pre-launch in China last month. There's a token, and a lot of people say, when you're talking about your own project, you probably shouldn't talk about another project. But for me, it's all about openness, about transparency. If you're doing something that you believe in, that you trust in, then for me, it's okay to talk about any token or any cryptocurrency. You know, it really is, because we have what we're doing has been done before. Okay, has been done before. No, other companies have done it. But in my opinion, what we're doing is learning from what they have done and improving upon it. That's what we're doing. So PlusToken brought this concept out, and Shan Zhao got involved in PlusToken when it was around $8. And he, as well as many other people, played a huge role in bringing PlusToken to where it is today. Guys, it's not $70 anymore. I checked yesterday, $80. So when the whole market was falling down in 2018, what was happening to PlusToken? It was going the other direction. So we need to ask ourselves why. Because they had a strategic plan, and the way they've built the ecosystem and what they're doing was appealing. Why does any cryptocurrency or any project or anything on the stock market go up? It's because people believe in it. It's supply and demand. And that's $80 today. It's very important. Is liquid. That's not an artificial price. You can sell it, your PlusToken today, for $80. Okay, so it's a liquid price. So what we're doing, we're learning from what PlusToken done. The key that we have is Shan Zhao was able to partner up and bring Ronald I together with the Cloud Token management team and build an application like what we've seen, what we have right now. The applications after going through, I'm after losing count how many software updates, which I love. Every time there's a software update, there's something new added. So you know the work has been done. And there's a lot of applications out in the marketplace, but I haven't seen one yet that's as smooth as this and what we're doing. I think it's phenomenal. And this is the growth of PlusToken. 40 cents. And guys, it stayed there for a while. Didn't move straight away. Again, it's all about confidence. If people have confidence in the project, what happens? More people are getting involved, so more are buying than selling. If everybody didn't believe in PlusToken, the price would just come down like this. Look at the growth, guys. Today, as we speak, over 3 million active users. That is a huge, huge achievement. And Shan Zhao successfully picked and helped PlusToken Smart Wallet achieve 15,500% growth. I don't know about you, but I would love if I was involved in that growth. And in life, some things you get involved at the right time and some things you don't. You can't, I learned along my journey, you can't be involved in everything at the exact same time and catch the ride. I was fortunate enough to get involved in cryptocurrency late 2014/2015. Well, maybe I was studying in 2014. I really got involved in the space in 2015. And one Bitcoin was $550. It dropped from $1,200 and went down to $170. But I was lucky. I had a mentor It was my first cryptocurrency company, which I'm still involved in today. And he taught me about the technology. And he told me one Bitcoin would be $10,000 in 3 years' time. I brought this gentleman on a European tour, and a lot of people laughed. A lot of people said Bitcoin's a scam. A lot of people said Bitcoin won't work. A lot of people said cryptocurrency won't work. Well, this started in 2009. The first block of Bitcoin was mined, and we're still here. It's still doing its thing. And I believe it's on the verge of another bull run. Will it come back down? I think so. Will there be other cryptocurrencies outtake Bitcoin? I think so. Bitcoin is not the best cryptocurrency. We all know this. Why? Transactions are slow, takes time. Ethereum is better. There's EOS, there's Ripple, there's many other cryptocurrencies, which is fantastic. Competition is fantastic. I worked for a company called Coca-Cola for 15 years. They taught me a lot. They're still the number one today. But the competition they were under on a daily basis from other brands trying to merge in the market, what did it do? It made them better. So Bitcoin and its core developers, they're trying to improve what they're doing with Lightning Network and stuff. Everybody's improving, which is fantastic for all of us. For me, like when I hear people talking negative about another program or another coin, for me, it's not for me. For me, if that's what they want to do, fine. For me, it's about all of us. Everyone succeeding is better. If everybody picks a project and they succeed, fantastic. But that's not the way it goes. Sometimes you pick a project with the right intention, but for whatever reason, it does not work out. But once you picked it for the right intention, that's the key for me. You know, and if it doesn't work out, well, then not everyone does. You know, but it's all about if you're not in, you can't win. And I believe that we have picked a project right now with huge credibility, huge people behind, and I'm seeing from my early days in this project a lot of good stuff. This is very important. Private keys. And guys, when we go into the wallet, and for the new people on the call, before I talk about this slide, very important. We have an application. Ronald has been doing arbitrage trading for a few years now, him and his team. And he's brought arbitrage to this platform. The arbitrage, there's no fixed guaranteed income, but at the moment it is roughly about 0.3% a day, maybe 0.28, give and take. And you get paid that on a daily basis. So you can talk to your friends and family, get them to download a free application. They can hold some of their cryptocurrencies on the wallet. And by doing that, you get paid daily basis. But you have to, when you hold them on the wallet, you need to put them into the Jarvis, which is the AI trading. No, this is very important regarding private keys. When you initially deposit cryptocurrency, whether it be Bitcoin, whether it be Litecoin, whether it be Ethereum, into your wallet, it's called a super wallet. You will hold the private keys of that wallet. Now, if you decide to participate in Jarvis, which is the AI robot, well then you're participating. And then obviously you put in the funds, your funds are moved from that wallet, they don't stay in that wallet. You don't hold the private keys for that. Okay, and that's important to let people know and understand. Next part, the reserve fund. For me, this is very, very, very important for transparency. As you put funds into the program, and as, let's say, we put in 100 Bitcoin between us, that's traded, okay? That's traded. And what happens then, let's say monthly, let's say whatever is made, roughly 10% gets paid out to the AI participants who participate in Jarvis for the trading. So there's a passive income to it. So anybody who doesn't want to recommend anybody, you don't have to. The rest of the profits then go into the reserve fund. So as the reserve fund grows and grows and grows, what happens to the token? It also grows. Now, on the other side of that, as you get paid daily in cloud token, you can convert with your application into Ethereum and you can withdraw that. Okay? So if you do that, then the reserve fund gets smaller. So this is full transparency. So you never have to worry, do the company have the money, because it can be tracked on the blockchain. Like, this is very transparent for me, and it gives me a lot of comfort. And like, also what's important is this. You might say to yourself, okay, Paul, when the program starts, I understand the token goes up. But what happens when people start to sell? People are going to be selling all the time, okay? Okay, but if people believe in the ecosystem that I'm going to explain now, they might want to hold some. Also, the company are going to be given some really cool incentives. Example, the card program that they're launching. Every card transaction is 0.5%. And the company, because there's no monthly ownerships, there's no subscriptions, but they will say if you hold, let's say a certain amount, let's say for example's sake, and this is an example, if you hold 1 million cloud token, we're going to share 50% of all the revenue we make from the fees from the credit card with you. There's also other incentives coming. Something I really love is this. If you hold X amount, again, of cloud token, let's say 1 million, you can connect your Binance or your Bitrex directly with the robot. Now, if that's not transparent, I don't know what is. That means you can actually control all your crypto on your Bitrex or your Binance and connect it. Also, when you get to level C2, they're going to leave you connected to your trading robot. Well, myself and Matthias should be C2 in the coming days, very, very soon. So I look forward for that part, and I will update everybody on the trades and the results and stuff like that. Again, guys, for me, it's very transparent. The crypto cards, some of the crypto cards will be ready to test phase in Bangkok next week. This is another part I like. Why? Many companies launch and it takes a year before, like they pre-launch for 6 months, a year. There's a lot of incentives done before that pre-launch, and that's fine. I'm not condoning that. That's fine. That's their model, and I respect that. But there's a lot of incentives before launch. In this program, they just did a pre-launch and they're launching straight away. I didn't see any incentives, and if there is, I'm not sure, but they're just launching. They're not waiting around for 6 months. They're not waiting around for anything. They're just launching off the gates, and the card will be there on show next week. And we'll have people be able to test it, and it's branded cloud token card. Again, this is another very, very good thing. All the corporate team as well will be on stage in Bangkok next week. So all the guys, I'm sure there'll be so many Facebook Lives, there'll be so many YouTubes, there'll be so many interviews. We'll all get the update. So this is something we can all look forward to. This is your best friend called Jarvis. So when you participate, this is your BTC, you can participate in the Jarvis, which is the AI robot, is arbitrage trading. And by just holding some of your BTC or whatever cryptos you have on this application, you get paid 24 hours a day. So it's like you're turning your phone into an ATM machine. It's very simple. People get it. There's nothing confusing about this business. It's very easy. Also, for transparency, over here, you can track all the trades. If you look here, in Binance, you have Ripple, USDT, on the 15th of April, 7:31:04. You can see here the trade. You can see right here, the percentage is actually down a bit, and the percentage -1, which is fine. And you can see the trade here. If you go into Binance on that time, on that second, this trade will be there. But the way they do this is very important. It's not individually just your one Bitcoin. What they do is, because they're trading on your behalf, it's in a big fund. So it could be 100 BTC, 150 BTC, but it's there on the second, on the time. That's another thing I like. And this, the application, start using the application today. Start playing around with it. Look how transparent it is. I did some withdrawals the other day. I took some cloud token into Ethereum. There you go. You can everything can be tracked back to the public blockchain. Every single thing is tracked. You can see your balance, and every single thing is there. And this is another cool thing that I really like. The ecosystem. Now, where are we going? The first step was this. Ronald Dye is not been involved in the networking arena. Okay, he comes from he worked with Samsung, he worked with Nokia, he was in the banking, and now he's involved in decentralized applications. Okay, so he's been involved. This is his space. What he wanted to do, when his vision was this, he said, I have a product, which is arbitrage trading. And there's live videos, guys. If any of you want it, 5 minutes of Ronald Dye with his computer, with his bot next to it, showing live example. It's a very good video. But he said, I want as fast as way possible to get 250,000 members. So the first step is bring in the arbitrage trading, give people a percentage back per day. And then what happens then is build the application. And as we get members, because remember, any product like this, and like it's very important, like with the project and the future where we're going, is to have a community. There's many people out there building applications, but one of the biggest failures is that they can't get enough people into the application. Because if you haven't got mass appeal, why would somebody be attracted to come into your project? And remember, what's one of the most fastest growing industries in the world? It's referral marketing. Amazon is doing it, eBay is doing it, Sky TV is doing it, everybody is doing it. Obama, when he was president of the United States, came out and thanked the whole industry of multi-level marketing for the revenue it brought in to the government. This is one of the fastest growing industries in the world, and everybody is starting to take to it. Okay, so the first project was the robot. The next project is to have 250,000 members. Sorry, the next goal. Why? Then we can launch the fully fledged card program. Even though there's cards ready in Bangkok next week, we cannot launch the card program until we have 250,000 members. And at the rate we're growing right now, that's going to be very easily achieved. Like I've said this on many of the previous calls. Like this is my first time since 2008, so I joined the industry, and I've been involved in some great projects and had some great success. I've never seen so many leaders come together at the one time. Like we have some of the biggest leaders all over the world at the one time building this, putting their name behind this, going across YouTube, Facebooks, and all the social media outlets. And what that's doing, once their team see them putting their names to it, the floodgates are opening. So it's just really warming up now, and it's taking off like crazy. Now, once then we build a community beyond the 250,000 people, the more he builds the app, and Ronald I talks about this, remember, we're in pre-launch. And as the application develops, it has to start from somewhere. You can't start an application and have it finished on day one. The more the app progresses, the more decentralized you're going to see the application becomes. Then we're going to invite merchants like Grab and all these other big, huge companies onto our application, where then they'll accept Cloud Token, and any people who hold Cloud Token will get a discount. So we're going down the road of a WeChat Pay. WeChat is absolutely huge in China, in particular. And that's where the direction of this company is going. And the question we all need to ask ourselves is, can they fulfill that goal? A lot of companies say this, but can they fulfill it? I haven't seen any of the other applications like this with people like Ronald I in the team. With people that the guy behind what they're saying is BeByte system is now the 4th generation blockchain. Number 1 was Bitcoin, number 2 was Ethereum, number 3 is EOS, and now they're saying that BeByte systems is the 4th generation blockchain. So it's I believe, and I think from all what we're hearing and learning is like, this team can pull this off. And this is the reason I put my face and name and reputation and credibility to this project, because I believe in it. This is just an example of the card. This is a video here that plays for over a minute. Just the card, the integration. You can see how it works. And this will be on stage next week, showing everybody. It's very cool. And this here is just a video showing that the Cloud Token branded debit card coming soon. I'm looking forward to getting my one, using it, testing it out. This is the event. I would love to say there's some tickets there, but as I said in previous webinars, it's completely sold out. I'm very excited by this gentleman being the main guest speaker, Jim Rickards. Jim Rickards is one of the most renowned speakers in the world. So he's going to be on stage. His credibility, just by Googling his name, you'll understand. So it's a huge honor for us to have somebody like this on stage talking about the launch of Cloud Token. Now, before I speak about any compensation, I have to read an income disclaimer. Cloud Token will not and cannot guarantee that you will make these levels of income, and you will accept the risk that the earnings and incomes differ by individual. As with any business, your results may vary and will be based on your individual capacity, business experience, expertise, and level of desire. There are no guarantees concerning the level of success you may experience. Everyone's success depends on their dedication, desire, and motivation. No, okay, this is a very important slide. So okay, just listen to what I'm saying here. And look, when you're looking for something to have mass appeal and simplicity, a lot of these tick the boxes. No packages to buy, no membership fee, no monthly auditorship, no contract. You can withdraw your capital at any time. If you put in your BTC today and want to withdraw tomorrow, you can. But one thing is important. I think it's 8 point something percent. I stand to be corrected. It's just less than 10%. If you join today and want to withdraw within 30 days, there's a penalty fee of just less than 10%. After that, there is no penalty fee. Okay, you can withdraw. So you're not tied into anything. You can earn money without sponsoring. Cloud Token generates revenue from arbitrage trading, not from new members. Very important. The token has the potential to go up in value by 100x in the next 12 months. Based on what PlusToken have done, this is what we believe can happen. If you hold 1,000 USD in your Cloud Token wallet, at 10% average monthly profit, you will make $100 per month or $3.33 per day. If the price of the token goes up by 10x from 30 cents to $3 and you receive payouts based on the CTO of 30 cents, then it means you received actually $1,000 a month or 100% per month. The matching bonus, this is powerful. If you recommend John to this business and John puts in 1,000 USD, John will receive 1,000 a month. Because you recommend John, you match the check by 100%. This is very, very, very powerful, guys. So if you go out and show your friends, your leaders, your family, your loved ones how to make $100 per month, you match that check. Do you think you can find 10 people to do that? Well, if you can, you match the check by 10 people. The truth of this industry is some people you'll show this business to will get excited for a day or two and they won't do much more. Some people will see it and might do a small bit. Some people will see it and say, listen, the timing is right, everything is right, it feels right, and I'm gone. And that's the way I felt, and many other people. And if you treat this serious, the rewards are serious. If you treat this a part-time job, well, then the rewards will be part-time too. It's up to yourself. The very good thing about this program is not a binary, even though I like binaries myself, and I'm not going to say I don't like them today. I love binaries. I've done very well with binaries. The biggest challenge with a binary is everybody wants to be on the power leg. In this program, nobody has rang me looking for a position. Why? Because it's up to your work. You determine your paycheck. So you can't get any spillover off me that's going to determine your check. So this one is something I like because your rewards are down to you. Now, have a look at this. So you fund the wallet with a minimum of 500 USD in any of the variable coins. Receive an average 10% per month paid out in cloud tokens. If the wallet drops below $500, matching bonuses will not be delivered until the balance is back above $500. Very important. So if you put in 500 USD today, the price drops below the 480. What happens? You don't get any matching bonus from that day on your team. Okay, so we're recommending people put in 600 USD, or else, guys, fund like there's other ways of funding it as well with USDT, and basically that the price stabilizes a lot more because Bitcoin can be volatile up and down. Don't get caught out in this. Very important. Also, what's also very important is that if you or somebody else participates, you can fund this from as little as you want and participate in Jarvis, okay, in the AI robot, no problem, okay? But you won't receive commissions from any of your people in your team until it goes above 500 USD. So again, if you're at 500 USD, okay, you can start earning commissions from your people. If any of your people there started with $10, $20, or $100, you don't earn any commission on them. They'll get the average 10% monthly, but you won't. The day they reach 500 and above, then you start accumulating commissions. I hope I explained that because a lot of questions come in around that. Now, so on the first level, you receive 100% matching bonus in all directs on level 1. On the level 2, you receive 50% matching bonus. Okay, so but to receive 50% on level 2, you must sponsor 2 people. Okay, and therefore every level after that opens. Every time you sponsor somebody, it opens another level. So sponsor 3, an extra 5%. 4, an extra 5%. And guys, what's very good about this, a lot of companies you build, it takes a while to get in that residual check. You put a lot of effort in, but here, it's not like that. You bring people in, they start earning, you start earning straight away. So somebody might fund once, he gets paid a commission, and you're matching that check every day. So in this business, it's very easy to get a residual very fast. And that's something I like. There's a lot of speed attached to that. Okay, so to summarize all this, level 1, 100% match check. Everything they make, you match it by 100%. Level 2 is a 50% match check. So level 3 to 15 is an extra 5% open on each level as every time you sponsor, and level 16 to 21 is an extra 5%. Now, the rewards program, rank promotions. C1, you need 200K team volume in the rank to get an extra 5% on all your team. And guys, that could be off one person. That's powerful. Okay, so if you can get out one person or anybody in that team, and it doesn't have to be direct. So if I sponsor Arthur sponsors Simon, and Simon goes on to bring 200,000 in, that brings me to C1. And then to get to C2, you need 3 C1s in different legs. So you need to create 3 different legs and 3 C1s. And I believe myself and Matthias will be here. We have 2 people nearly there. Once one of them gets over the line, then we're at this level. So this, guys, is very achievable, I believe. Then to get to C3, you need 3 C2s. C4, 3 C3s. And then, guys, this is the goal that we should all be aiming for, to get to C5. Why? It's a 5% overall revenue share with the company. This is absolutely huge. So with that, guys, that's it for today. I want to thank everybody for coming on the call. I wish everybody, it's a bank holiday here. Not sure what part of the world if it is for you. But with that, guys, I hope everybody has a fantastic weekend. And there'll be another webinar tomorrow. I'll post the link later today. Okay. Thanks, guys, and take care.